So now in this part of the tutorial I'm going to show you pretty much the beginning of this speed game and the planet Veldin, of course. So you want to start a new game and you want to choose casual difficulty, because pretty much on normal difficulty the entire planet is a pain, because enemies will deal more damage to you and you can die from only 5 damage boosts, while to die from damage boost you only need to get damage boost like 10 times. So 1 damage boost on casual takes away 10% of your HP, while on normal it takes 20. There will be a cutscene here. You can just skip quickly by pressing options and the big button on PS4 controller. Now, optimal way, you wanna jump on these boxes the moment the cutscene ends. You can control Ratchet even before the screen actually shows. Like when it's a black screen, you can still move Ratchet around. Well, you can either do the casual way of this trick, so just turn the ball crank, do the tutorial where the game likes to show you how to aim and stuff. Now you can do a garage skip, which is a lot more complicated. What you need to do here is scan this box, do a double jump and a hyper strike, and then you wanna jump and kinda do a hyper strike at like the very top of this lamp to get damage boosted, and after you do that hyper strike you need to hold square and X and hold X the entire time to get a bigger damage boost. So it should look something like this. Also, this is a pretty difficult trick, so don't really get discouraged if you keep missing it a lot of times. After that, just keep jumping and do a range cancel double jump here, and then just double jump on this wire. Double jump, hyper strike here, and then just double jump over here. Now, to finish this entire strat, you want to do a double jump and mash, well not mash, but kind of pull your stick forward only for a moment. Like don't hold it, just pull it for a moment, because if you hold, there is a possibility that you'll actually fall down through like this thing where you're going to jump at the top and you'll die. So you need to get like pretty much at the highest point with your double jump. You can just kind of try to move the stick forward for like only like a moment. So like this. Oh no, that's not what I want. Like that, and then after you get there at the top, just keep mashing the jumps until you eventually flip through. After that, you want to do some range cancels until you get to this point. So after you get here, you want to do a double jump, hyper strike onto this rock, or you can also just do a double jump and get down here and then just jump up on that rock. So I'm going to show off this really quickly. So jump off the edge and do a hyper strike, like near the end, just as you're touching this rock, or maybe a bit before. But if you do it a bit before, there's a good chance that you miss. You can just simply do a double jump and you should land somewhere like here, and then just double jump again. After that, keep doing some range cancels. Up here, try to get damage boost of these boxes, because if you actually do a range cancel in the box, Ratchet gets boosted forward a bit. Now you want to get stuck into this box and aim towards this rock, because if you aim a bit to the left, you'll actually kind of get out of that damage boost position. After that, just hold forward, hold X to get a high damage boost, and you should get up here. After that, you just want to do just like the thing at the end of the garage skip, where you just want to do double jump and tap forward just a bit, and you should be able to get on a small invisible platform here. After that, just double jump up here. There's a good chance that you might end up falling here, like right here. If that's the case, you can just jump onto this rock and get damage boost, and then just keep double jumping until you eventually get up here. After that, double jump towards here, do your range cancels to get around here, and you should get in this position. You also need to do another double jump hyper strike, which I usually don't do, but some runners do that and are very consistent at that. But what I like to do is do a range cancel double jump, which looks like that. There's also always a chance that he'll like just do a range cancel and not jump. That's if you're doing it at the very edge of this part. There's also a chance you won't really get a huge distance from that range cancel sometimes. Sometimes it just happens, but you just need to learn how does it look when you just get a bad range cancel. But yeah, you need to hyper strike not as you touch that stone, but like just as you're approaching, just as you're kind of forward. If that makes any sense. Just run forward, range cancel, double jump, and hyper strike. Double jump over there, and you have to double jump in this tree, and then double jump over here and just slide down here. Sometimes you might get damage boosted here, but it doesn't really matter. But what matters is that you have to do a double jump and damage boost of that rock. After that, you just kind of want to walk until Ratchet kind of starts getting into this part of rock, stone, whatever. Then do a double jump. Kind of that first jump is a bit to the back, and once you're doing the second jump, just take forward, and you should get up here. After that, you should just do another double jump hyper strike to get up here, but hyper strike before reaching this platform, because otherwise Ratchet will slide down. So something like that. After that, you want to get somewhere around here, and you want to do a double jump to get onto the rocks here. I can't really show you right now because the game is not allowing me to push the camera so much down. But you can make it only with a double jump, but sometimes I like adding a hyper strike on top of that for safety if I'm like not sure if I'm going to make it to the other side. But make sure to just do a double jump there, and then just kind of hyper strike for safety. After that, we're going to destroy the ship with only a wrench. Just to jump forward and back. That's the entire strategy of destroying the ship. And that's about it. At a certain point of this explosion, you want to jump down and pretty much die to restart the checkpoint. But always make sure don't do it too early, because the objective won't load and you'll pretty much return all the way to the garage. So once the objective, like, you can either time it with audio or just time it or wait for the objective and then jump down and French cancel. Well, not French cancel, but you'll hyper strike. So now you wanna grab the swing shots and keep French canceling until you reach the garage.
All the jobs Dredd could...
Just hyper strike those enemies, they're not really much of a trouble. You want to get here, and just before these warbots spawn, you want to hyper strike. Wrench sting the left one, then hyper strike again, and then throw your wrench once again, and just try to run in circles when this ship is shooting you. But this ship can be a bit problematic because it has a tradition of flying away, and then you have to chase it and throw wrenches at it. Like, sometimes it can just happen and I don't really know what causes that to happen. Maybe it's RNG, maybe it's something position related, but if you stand in the position I just stood, you should be fine. For like 80% of the time. After that, we're going to finish the planet. Now, you are going to do a small dialogue skip here if you're running a Predator route. If you are doing Buzz Blades route, or well, Fusion Blades or Pyro Blades, depends which weapon you're going to get. You want to destroy all these crates here. But when interesting pops out, you just want to move to the back of the garage to skip a bit of dialogue.
Lived here since I was a kid. Come on, let's get you fixed up.
And grab those crates and try to get this last crate here, but most of the time you're not going to get it. Skip this cutscene and we're arriving at No Malice.